So it's nice to see you. Missy is in. Where are you now, Missy?
I am in Oakland, California.
Oh, Missy is my cousin, and today she will be teaching us a lot of things about beauty, but in a different aspect. So to put more value in not just in the physical aspect, but of course in the inner beauty as well. So Missy
Sure.
Moran is a beauty coach, and her advocacy is a clean beauty and holistic
Yeah,
skincare.
holistic skincare
All
for
right,
sure.
how was your journey? So how did you start,
Wow,
and what
that's
led you to
huge.
your
Wow.
advocacy?
Well, it's been 25 years of being in the beauty business for sure. I started out as a makeup artist, as a young Mac makeup artist back in the day, trained with the best. And I think as I started getting out of the beauty and retail space and then starting to really hold space for I started really specializing in bridal beauty for a really long time. Probably a good 15 years of my career was focused
Wow.
on bridal beauty, and then I kind of started switching over to skincare and learning how to really empower women, because I started understanding and realizing that your makeup up front is really as good as the skin underneath it. And as I know that the trends these days have been all about layering so much makeup, and that is definitely not my style. It was so important for me to understand my own skin and understand the skin I'm in. I really felt like the happier I started becoming in my life, the better my skin started to become. And I know
Wow.
that sounds so fluffy, but at the end of the day, I really believe that joy is the key to a whole and healthy skin. And yes, there are a million and one things that we can do to do all the topical stuff and whatever, but I really do feel that the more we start working on our inner stuff, the more it starts to reflect outside. So that's kind of like been my mission. And I've been here, I've had my own studio now for 6 years. I'm going on 7. Most of the people are starting to get vaccinated here in my town, and people are starting to come back again. So I'm happy to be back. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's my story.
Okay. And I can't wait to go there
Yeah,
as well. Okay. So
I know.
so Missy, tell us more about what is clean beauty.
Well, to me, clean beauty is all about really being particular about what we put on our skin. And to me, I mean, I'm I do understand that there are extremes in the beauty world with,
Mm-hmm.
you can get as chemically as possible. And then there are some
Mm-hmm.
people who are making their own masks. I'm kind of like the in between. And I need to make sure, and I always want to feel good that it's an extension of your skincare. It's so easy to walk into a store and get sold a million and one products, right?
Yeah.
And to me, it's all about keeping it simple and really understanding why are we using what we use on our face?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What are the ingredients that are in this product? And
Mm-hmm.
will it, because our skin is the largest organ in our body. So to
Yes.
me, it's really, really important that we feed it in the best way we possibly can. So my mission has really become about empowering others, and really
Mm-hmm.
all genders are welcome here. So it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter, as long as you have hair and you have skin, you are welcome here in my space.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I am more someone who will really help you support the skin you're in and also make you feel good as best as I can. So to me, clean beauty is really about just being really mindful about understanding what's going on with our skin
Mm-hmm.
from the inside out.
I mean, like instead of putting all your energy and what you mentioned, covering up
Covering.
what is
Yeah,
in the external, but what you mentioned that I just realized is that you can work on what you already have. So meaning just
absolutely.
yeah.
Because you'd be surprised how much skin issues are triggered by
Mhm.
diet and the food we eat. Understanding what we're putting in our bodies, like
Yes.
what are we eating every day,
Mm-hmm.
how are we what kind of nutrition is going into our guts, and really
Mm-hmm.
understanding gut health and how that affects the skin.
What are the tips that we can do now to take care of our skin? Now, so you mentioned that there's a connection with the gut and what's
Yes,
within to help us have a
absolutely.
more beautiful skin. So,
Well, I know, so as Filipinos and as ricers, as we call it, I mean, I'm not. This is not. This is
guilty.
not a negative thing on white rice, but really and truly, it's like the amount of sugar that goes in our gut really makes a big difference on how our skin reacts.
Mhm. what kind of rice do you suggest? I mean, like, I'm a rice person, super. So what can
I
I
am
do
too. I
since I
love
can't?
my.
So is there like someone give me a tip to just get brown rice or basmati rice is better,
Yeah,
or
start. First. I'm going to tell you something. It was hard for me. I love rice.
yes.
Learning how to. I literally, for the first time, ate sinigang with no rice,
Wow.
and I thought that was good. I thought that
That
was going
is
to be hard
hard.
for me.
Yeah.
I just loaded up on the spinach. I just loaded up on my kangkong, and that was my rice. And I'm
Oh.
really starting. No one is saying that you should never have it again. I just feel like yes, doing a little bit more, go a little bit more with the brown rice.
Mhm,
Forbidden rice is also a big one. Try
mhm.
cooking your brown rice in coconut water. You might like it. And then
Oh,
I've just
okay.
been really loading up on my greens. We have to do the experiment on ourselves,
Mhm,
because I have a lot of women who'll come up to me and they'll be like, why is my skin so messed up and I'm breaking out, and only to
yeah.
find out that they've been eating grilled cheese for like, or so much cheese and so much
Yes.
pasta or whatever. I really feel like
Yeah.
when we're taking care of the largest organ in our body, and that
Yeah.
includes not just our face, but it
Yeah.
includes all of our body. Again, that means, what do we feed our heads? What do we
Mhm,
speak? What do we feed our guts?
mhm,
And also, what are the topical products that we use on our face? Because I think all of those things really make a connection. Tips,
mhm. Okay.
especially for those, and these are tips also for people who are still inside, because I know you guys are still, a lot of you are still inside.
Yes.
If you're working in front of a computer, blue
Mhm.
light is a big thing. If you're working in front of a window, wear your sun protection. Sun protection is a
Mhm.
huge thing. And I know a lot of Filipinos probably, I
Yeah.
mean, we used to slather ourselves with copper tone when we were little, but only when we
Yeah.
went out to the pool, right? But I
Yes.
really feel like 80% of our sun damage and the sun
Mhm,
damage that occurs in our skin happens before
mhm,
we're 18. And we're not taught that. So I feel like making sure that you're cleansing your skin every day, exfoliating your skin on a regular basis, that's a
mhm,
huge thing. And wearing your sun protection every day and your vitamin C will make a huge difference in just strengthening your skin. So that's the start.
mhm.
And
Okay.
then if you're going to wear makeup, find some makeup that's healthier. Go
Mhm,
a little bit more on the mineral side if you're able to. Just pay attention to talc free. Make sure that you're using
mhm,
talc free products, nothing with a lot of fillers. Um,
mhm,
but just find
mhm.
something that you know will support the skin you're in the sense that it'll also be a form of sun protection at the end of the day. A lot of people who are using BB creams with SPF in it, that's good.
Yeah.
um,
Okay.
Tinted primers with SPF in it, that's always
Mhm,
good. Just make sure that you're cleansing your skin really, really well, and that you're not
mhm,
sleeping with your makeup on
mhm,
and not leaving it on your face.
mhm.
And really, really
Okay.
taking good care of and exfoliating your skin and moisturizing your
Mhm,
skin, hydrating your skin
mhm.
is a big deal. Mask wearing, by the way, is one of the biggest culprits for a lot of
Yes.
breakouts, especially in the Philippines. I would imagine it's hot as
Yes.
hell out there. So you're
Yes.
sweaty, you have to
Yes.
wear a new mask, wash your masks, wash your
Yes.
face, exfoliate,
Yes.
and make sure
Yes.
that area is clean. Don't reuse a dirty
Mhm.
mask. That's gross. And come on,
Yes.
think about what you're putting on the skin.
Yes.
It's like re-wearing a panty. That's just wrong.
Yeah. Can you give us a good eye makeup tip that even with the mask
Yeah,
on and it's just your eyes being seen, like, you can still give a very good vibe, right? So how can we do
for
that using our
sure.
eyes?
Number one tip, get your eyebrows, do your eyebrows right. I think
Okay.
doing your eyebrows right and getting it on point makes the biggest
Uh-huh.
difference. So if
Okay.
your brows are sparse, fill it in. It doesn't have to be strong and boxy. You can totally like slowly work your brow in and get that really good solid brow. That's
Mhm,
number one. That makes a big
mhm.
difference because your brows are
Okay.
the I always say your brows are the picture frame of your eyes. So if your brows are jacked up, everything else is jacked up. It doesn't matter how beautiful your your eyeshadow looks. If your eyebrows
Mhm,
are not right, sorry,
mhm,
it just ruins
mhm.
everything. So a
Yes.
good soft brow, your pencils, if you're going to choose a pencil or a brow powder,
Mhm.
make sure that it doesn't have to be the same color of your hair. So
Oh.
especially with Filipinas, beautiful Filipinas with super black hair, you don't have to
Yes.
wear black eyebrows. Dark brown,
Oh.
light brown, rock it. You can do two
Uh-huh.
colors,
Uh-huh.
so you can get like more dimension. You can use
Mm-hmm.
a really thin like a brow pencil like this
Yes.
that sharpens itself, and just
Mm-hmm.
really work it in, and flicking it in a really natural
Mm-hmm.
way makes a big
Mm-hmm.
difference.
Mm-hmm.
Also, another little secret that a lot of people get surprised with when
Mm-hmm.
doing brows is
Mm-hmm.
highlight your eyebrow. Just putting a little bit of like a light pearl type cream stick, or hold on, I got ready for you, odds.
I love it.
Something like any kind of light highlighter. All you need to do is go in with a brush, pop it on, and bam, you will be surprised at how it just pops the eye out.
Mm-hmm.
Load up that mascara. Make sure you're using a
Uh-huh.
nice, rich black mascara. Please change your mascara out. Your mascara is not supposed to live with you for years. 6 weeks to eight
Mm.
weeks. Okay.
Oh,
Just
okay.
think about it. You're pumping every time and also like when you're using your mascara, roll your product out, and then really start from the base of your lash. You can always
Mm-hmm.
look kind of like how I'm looking at you, like kind of start on the base of your lash, and just
Mm-hmm.
really like wiggle that brush up all the way up
Mm-hmm.
and get that in.
Mm-hmm.
If your eyelashes are rich and then your eyebrows
Mm-hmm.
are awesome and you have a little bit of brow highlight, you're good to
Mm-hmm.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Another little tip I like to do is you don't have to use just one product for all over your face.
Mm-hmm.
So, like for
Oh,
me, for
okay.
example, I use a tinted primer on my skin, and then
Mm-hmm.
I have two different powders. I have a slightly lighter powder to just kind of highlight all of the highlights of my face, my nose, up
Mm-hmm.
here, and then I
Mm-hmm.
do a little bit of a darker powder that matches the rest of my skin. So that's also another hack that you can do to brighten up the eye area. That's
Okay.
my little three product tip for you.
All right. Definitely gonna do that later on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think mental health and emotional health is also a big factor in skincare. I literally had a client. She came in, her skin was all messed up, and I was like, no, she had gone to a dermatologist. They just gave her a bunch of topical treatments.
Yes.
No one asked her what was going on with her life. She had lost two people in her life in a short amount of time. She just got out of a breakup, and it was really highly emotional, and it was
Yes.
all coming out in her skin. So making sure that you're on top of your emotional and mental health is also a huge part of clean beauty and holistic skincare.
Completely agree too. I mean, like everything that's happening in our life, I think it's very much holistic. We don't just focus on the physical, but also the mental,
For sure.
spiritual part of our body and emotional. So everything that you have to work on with, it's not just one part, but holistic, everything else
Right.
for it to work like a synergy and work best for you, your body, your
Absolutely.
mind, and your spirit.
Absolutely.
So just to end, Missy,
Yeah.
as a
Yeah.
beauty coach, how can we manage our skin being at home and slowly going out again as doors are now starting to open? And
For sure.
yeah.
I would say, definitely make sure that you're cleansing your skin every day. That's the biggest thing. And also, if you guys are listening, there's nothing wrong with wanting to get made up. That's number one. I always feel like, a lot of people will be like, oh, I'm not a makeup wearer. It's too
Yeah.
vain. But you know what?
Yeah.
Sometimes makeup, if you're wearing the right thing, and if you're doing you, and if you want to feel good in your skin,
Yes.
go girl, just wear it if that's what's going to make you feel better. And if you're starting to feel icky because you've been home for a long time, have a dress up party. Have one day where you just set up have a beautiful dinner with your family, all get dressed, put your makeup on, have fun, take pictures, whatever. I mean, just because you're inside doesn't mean you can't have fun. And I know it's super easy to just be in your sweats and be lazy and not do it, but I really feel like just cleansing your skin, not wearing your masks over again, and definitely wearing your sun protection when you're outside will make a big difference. And if you're not wearing a proper sun protection, or if you don't have any good SPF, wear a hat, people. Protect your skin, because that sun is not getting any, I love the sun just as much as everybody else does, but I slather the heck out of my skin. And
Mhm.
we just don't want to burn. That's my other message. It's like, don't
Mhm.
burn, because that's what causes all the issues with the skin. That's what causes wrinkles. That's what causes age spots. And just protect your skin with some sun protection.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. So we picked up so much learnings today,
That's so
Missy.
much.
Well, I just would really love to agree that at the end of the day, you have really a God-given beauty that you can enhance, and whatever you put
Yes.
on your face or the product that you use, at the end of the day, just the goal is still to look natural and just
Yes,
celebrate
and
the
feel
beauty that you
good.
already have. Yes, that
Yes,
you already have.
absolutely. We only have
Yes,
one skin. We're only
yes.
given one whole skin. And this whole skin is something that we really need to take better care of. I really feel that. And it's never too late. So, by the way, Audrey,
Great.
Audrey and I were both we are both named from the same great grandmother. So, and
Oh
we share a
yes.
birthday week. So
Yeah. I remember, yes. So one one mindset.
Yeah.
But thanks, Missy. Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much
And
for having me.
from California, thank you so much for the time that you've given us. And
Of
so
course,
for all,
anytime. You guys are welcome to follow me. My Instagram handle is at this is mismo. I guess you can just pop that
Mhm.
in. Feel
Yes,
free
I'll
to
put it
follow
on the
me.
description.
Basically show that joy is the key to a whole and healthy skin. Self-care is a sacred and divine responsibility. And we are lucky to be in this whole skin. And I am so grateful for you having me on your show. And yeah, I hope
Yay.
we can do like a part 2 or part 3, and we can do a demo for you guys one of these
Yes.
days.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Thanks,
Okay,
Missy.
it's a
And
date.
please,
Okay, you
yes,
guys stay
yes,
safe.
definitely. Yes. So please also take care there. God bless you. And please, thank you for continuously helping other people, making lives more happier through your what you do. So God bless you
My
and
pleasure.
take
Thank
care.
you so
Take
much,
care,
Odds.
Missy.
Mwah!
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.